Welcome to Two Wheel Trends, your go-to channel for all things on two wheels. Today, we've got a very special bike to review at the 2025 KTM RC 390. KTM has always been a brand associated with performance and adrenaline, and the RC 390 continues that legacy with the sharper design, better engineering, and an enhanced performance package. Let's dive deep into everything that makes this bike a strong contender in its class, covering everything from its exterior to engine details, performance, and pricing. Stick with us as we dissect this machine piece by piece. Let's start with the first thing everyone notices when they look at a bike: its exterior. Right off the bat, the 2025 KTM RC 390 looks like it's ready to attack the track. KTM has made some serious changes in terms of its design language. If you're familiar with previous versions, the new RC 390 sports a more aggressive and aerodynamic bodywork, which looks sharper and more defined. The lines on the bike flow in a way that makes it look fast even when it's standing still. The split LED headlight up front, which was already a hallmark of KTM's design, has been refined further. It's sleeker, more streamlined, and adds to the bike's aggressive front fascia. The front also gets large air ducts to improve airflow and cooling, which not only enhances its performance but also adds to the muscular look of the bike. Moving to the side profile, this is where the bike really shows its race-oriented character. The new bodywork and the fairings are a lot slimmer compared to the previous model. KTM has shaved off some of the bulk, which not only makes it more visually appealing but also improves its aerodynamics. The aggressive stance is enhanced with new decals and color schemes that KTM has introduced for the 2025 model. The trellis frame, which KTM is known for, has a new subframe that's lighter and more rigid, adding to the bike's handling capabilities. The orange accents on the wheels and the frame remind you that you're looking at something born from KTM's racing DNA. The side profile also reveals the new, lightweight, full fairing design that wraps the engine snugly, improving airflow and aiding in the overall aerodynamics of the bike. Coming to the rear of the bike, KTM has done a great job of keeping it simple yet striking. The tail section is sharp and pointed, in keeping with the bike's overall aggressive stance. The LED tail light is thin and sleek, tucked neatly under the seat. The turn indicators are integrated into the bodywork, giving it a clean, clutter-free appearance. The rear end also shows off the slightly upswept exhaust, which adds to the sporty look. You'll also notice the rear tire hugger, which gives the bike a more finished look while also keeping things practical by protecting the undercarriage from road debris. The rear also showcases the bike's monoshock suspension, a feature that adds to its racing credentials. Now, let's talk about the heart of the KTM RC 398, its engine. KTM has stuck with its tried-and-true formula here, but with some tweaks that make a significant difference. The 2025 RC 390 continues to feature the 373cc single-cylinder engine, but KTM has refined it for better performance and compliance with the latest emission norms. This engine is liquid-cooled and comes with a 4-valve dock setup, delivering a power output that punches above its weight class. It puts out around 44 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 37 Nm of torque at 7,000 RPM. These numbers might not sound like much on paper, but thanks to the bike's lightweight construction and focused engineering, this engine really brings the RC 390 to life on the road. The throttle response is crisp, and the engine feels lively, especially in the mid-range where most riders will spend a lot of their time. This engine is mated to a 6-speed gearbox, and KTM has included a quick shifter as standard on the 2025 model, which is a welcome addition. The gearbox is smooth and precise, allowing for rapid shifts without the need to use the clutch. This not only improves the riding experience but also helps shave off precious seconds when you're pushing the bike on the track. KTM has also worked on improving the engine's thermal management. The larger air ducts we mentioned earlier and a reworked radiator help keep the engine cool even in demanding conditions, whether you're riding through traffic or attacking corners on a weekend track day. Speaking of performance, The KTM RC 390 has always been known for its nimble handling and sporty dynamics, and the 2025 version takes that up a notch. The bike is built on a lightweight trellis frame, which, combined with the new aluminum subframe, improves rigidity and gives the bike excellent handling characteristics. The suspension setup on the RC 390 consists of WP Apex upside-down forks at the front and a WP monoshock at the rear. These are fully adjustable, allowing you to fine-tune the suspension to your liking. Whether you're going for a spirited ride on twisty roads or planning to set a lap time on the track, the suspension is tuned to strike a balance between sporty performance and everyday comfort, which is something many riders will appreciate. The WP Apex forks provide excellent front-end feel, giving you confidence as you tip the bike into corners. The rear monoshock, meanwhile, does a great job of absorbing bumps and imperfections on the road without sacrificing the bike's sharp handling. Braking is another area where the RC 390 excels. The 2025 model comes with a larger 320mm disc up front, paired with a 4-piston radial caliper. This setup provides ample stopping power and excellent feedback through the lever. At the rear, you get a 230mm disc with a single-piston caliper. KTM has also equipped the bike with dual-channel ABS, which now comes with the Supermoto mode. This mode allows you to turn off the ABS at the rear wheel, giving you more control when you're riding aggressively or on the track. It's a feature that shows KTM's commitment to giving riders a more engaging and customizable riding experience. On the electronics front, KTM hasn't skimped out either. The 2025 RC 390 comes with a full-color TFT display that gives you all the information you need at a glance. The display is clear and easy to read. Even in bright sunlight, you get real-time data on speed, gear position, fuel level, and much more. KTM has also included Bluetooth connectivity, allowing you to pair your smartphone with the bike. This lets you access turn-by-turn navigation, control your music, and even receive notifications on the go. Additionally, the bike comes with ride-by-wire throttle, which ensures precise throttle control and allows for different riding modes. KTM has also worked on improving the ergonomics of the RC 390. The new clip-on handlebars are positioned slightly higher than before, giving the rider a more comfortable stance without compromising on the sporty feel of the bike. The seat has also been redesigned, with better padding and a more supportive shape, making long rides less fatiguing. Now, let's talk about pricing. KTM has always managed to strike a fine balance between performance and affordability with the RC 390, and the 2025 model continues the trend. The bike is priced competitively, and although it costs slightly more than the outgoing model, the upgrades and additional features more than justify the increase. Depending on your location, the 2025 KTM RC 390 is expected to start around the $6,000 mark, which positions it well against its competitors in the entry-level sport bike segment. For the performance and technology you're getting, it's a great value proposition. To wrap things up, the 2025 KTM RC 390 is a bike that builds on the strengths of its predecessors and elevates them to the next level. It's a bike that's designed for the rider who wants a taste of that track-ready performance while still having a machine that's usable on a daily basis. The refined engine, improved suspension, and sharp handling make it a joy to ride. Whether you're carving through corners or cruising through the city, the design updates give it a more aggressive and modern look, and the inclusion of features like the quick shifter, ride-by-wire throttle, and TFT display make it a well-rounded package. If you're in the market for an entry-level sport bike that offers serious performance without breaking the bank, the KTM RC 390 should definitely be on your radar. It's a bike that embodies the spirit of KTM, ready to race, ready to thrill. That's it for today's review. Let us know what you think of the 2025 KTM RC 390 in the comments below. Is this your next bike, or are you eyeing something else? Be sure to like the video and subscribe to Two Wheel Trends for more in-depth reviews, comparisons, and everything bike related. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.